guys struggle to find cream cheese in your local stores? If yes, your hunt stops here.
Hi, my name is Shivesh. I'm a baker, author, and this is my how-to series. This is the ultimate beginner's guide to getting your baking basics right. I'll be talking about everything from whipping cream to chocolate ganache, caramel, and so much more.
So cream cheese is a mild tasting fresh cheese that has been stabilized but not been aged. And if you follow me, you would know that I'm absolutely obsessed with cream cheese and have done like a zillion recipes using it. But I also understand that it's not a very easily available ingredient and a lot of us actually struggle finding it every time we plan to make a cheesecake or any other dessert that calls for cream cheese. So I'm going to solve that problem for you today because in this episode of How To series, we're making cream cheese at home and trust me, it's much easier than you would imagine. Let's get started.
You only need 4 ingredients for this: full fat milk, fresh cream, white vinegar, and salt. The first step is to warm up the full fat milk and the fresh cream in a heavy bottom saucepan. Make sure to use a heavy bottom pan so that you don't run the risk of burning anything. And to this I'll add a pinch of salt. Keep stirring it continuously so that your liquid mixture doesn't burn. Alright, so my milk is heating up. I can see bubbles on the surface. This is when I'll add in the white vinegar. I'm only adding 2 tablespoons at a time. I'll mix it well and within seconds you'll see that the milk splits and curdles and forms these lumps. Now this is exactly what you're looking for. I'll also add in 2 more tablespoons of white vinegar. I'll mix it in and bring my milk mixture to a boil. The cream cheese does not only curdle the milk, but it also gives it a very pleasantly sour and slightly pungent taste that a cream cheese typically has. And once your mixture comes to a boil, we'll set it off the heat.
A lot of you might find this process to be a little familiar. My mom has been making paneer using a similar process at home for the longest time, and that kind of gives me hope that if she can make such a brilliant paneer at home, why can't we make cream cheese, right? The only difference here is the amount of vinegar going in, and I understand that at this stage it might look slightly disgusting, the mixture, but trust me, trust the process. By the end of it, we'll get a beautiful cream cheese.
It's now time to strain the mixture. I'll set a sieve in a glass bowl and also line it with muslin cloth. Now all you need to do is to transfer the mixture onto it and just let it sit there.
So I will not strain this mixture manually because I still want it to have some liquid. What I'll do is I'll just let it sit undisturbed and let it drain naturally for not more than 15 minutes.
So it's been 15 minutes. Now I'm going to take the cheese curds from the muslin cloth and put it in a food processor. This is when you can add any kind of flavorings to your cream cheese. If you want to make it a dip or a spread, you can add savory fillings to it like chili flakes or garlic. I am using beans from a vanilla pod. If you want, you could also add about a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Next, in order to get that beautiful cream cheese consistency, we'll blitz the curds in a food processor. If you think your cream cheese is becoming too tough, you could add a couple of tablespoons of the liquid that we drained earlier. At this stage, the cream cheese will be super soft, so I let it set in the refrigerator for about half an hour so that it becomes nice and tough.
So using 2 cups of milk and 2 cups of cream has given me 1 cup of cream cheese. If you want more, if you're making a larger batch, you could just double this recipe or triple this recipe. I like my cream cheese to be thicker because I would normally use it for baking or making frosting, so this consistency works the best for me. But if you want to use it as a spread and would like it to have a more spreadable consistency, you could add more of that liquid and fix it to the consistency that you like. Also, I would store this cream cheese in an airtight container and use it within 5 to 7 days of making it.
Look how beautiful it is. Our homemade cream cheese is ready to use. I'll show you how I make my cream cheese frosting. I'm using half a cup of salted butter here. To this, I'll add in that 1 cup of cream cheese we just made. And now using an electric mixer, I'll beat both these ingredients together really well until my mixture is light and fluffy. I'm not adding any vanilla to my frosting because we added a good quantity of vanilla bean to the cream cheese. But if you want, you could add about a teaspoon of vanilla extract at this stage. And now I'll sift in 2 cups of icing sugar. Sifting is important because icing sugar tends to have lumps in it, which is a big no-no if you're making a frosting. And now using a spatula, I'll just fold the icing sugar in and mix my frosting until it's light, fluffy, smooth and lump-free. And there you have it, a beautiful cream cheese frosting made using homemade cream cheese. You can use it to decorate cakes. If you want to pipe it, you can let it sit in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes so that it firms up a little. You can use this cream cheese to make cheesecakes or absolutely any frostings or desserts.
Now for everyone who's been asking me for so many years where they can get cream cheese from, how they can make it at home, you guys finally have a recipe and I'm so glad that I was able to share it. I hope you guys will make this in your own kitchens, and if you do, don't forget to send pictures to me on my Instagram handle @Shavez17. Also, if you guys still have any questions related to making cream cheese at home, you can let me know in the comments below and I'll be sure to get back to you. If you guys enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Also, don't forget to share this video with all your friends who love to bake. I'll come to you guys next week. Until then, happy baking.